Good morning, New Canaan High School. I'm Emily Fox.
And I'm Perrin Tamasco.
Coming to you live from the NCTV studio. Today is Friday, March 25th, and a day E. And as you can probably tell, there are two of us back at the desk. Perrin, what is up? You know, it is kind of weird seeing you here and not over there by sports.
You know, I thought I'd change it up a little. All right, guys, we've got a lot to cover today, from tonight's comeback of Ram Jam, an amazing Little Mermaid recap, and the Junior SAT. Oh, so exciting. But before we can get into all that, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all. Tonight is the annual Ram Jam fundraiser for seniors in order to raise money for post-prom. The event will take place at 7 p.m. in the auditorium and will feature over 100 seniors performing skits, a fashion show, and live music. Tickets can be purchased online right now for $20 at nchs-pfa.org/ramjam2022 or at the door for $25. For those of you who choose to attend and support our seniors, there will be a raffle and concessions. So if you can, try to make it there today.
Speaking of talented students, congrats to the cast and crew of The Little Mermaid. Last weekend, the Winter Musical put on 4 performances, and let me tell you, they are beyond amazing. If you don't know what The Little Mermaid is about, which who wouldn't, let me explain. It's a story about a cute little redhead mermaid named Ariel, played by Avery Russi, who dreams of becoming human and falls in love with a handsome prince who is played by Andy Dooley. Bad idea, because that leads to Ariel making a deal with the evil sea witch Ursula, who is played by Charlotte Jensen. Great job to all the performers for putting on yet another amazing show. Hey, when I went to watch last Saturday night, your singing really stuck out.
Oh, thank you so much, Perrin.
Just not in a good way.
Wow, okay, hostility, but at least I didn't have to do it with a mask on, which, speaking of, the mask mandate has been lifted, and as of now, we are making incredible progress towards a normal school year. But there has been a new COVID variant called BA2 in Europe and China, so Nurse Janet Reed has been keeping an eye out, as many kids have been in and out of the nurse's office with other illnesses other than COVID. The key to keeping our school community safe is to take a test and make sure it's not COVID, as well as seeing your doctor if you suspect influenza or strep throat. If it is a cold and your sneezing and coughing is manageable and you are fever-free, you may return to school, but please wear a mask as a courtesy to others.
Attention juniors! Hey, that's you, so let's listen up. Upcoming Tuesday the 29th, NCHS will test all 11th graders for the SAT. For those who missed testing due to illness, there will be makeup dates for April 27th and 28th. The test starts around 7:30 and goes until 11:40 a.m. You guys can find your room assignments posted all around the school to make sure you know what classroom you're going to. However, if you're in grades 9, 10th, or 12th, you'll have an abbreviated school day starting at 12:30. Lunch starts at 11 and goes to 12:30, which is optional. It will be a day G, so period 2 goes from 12:30 to 1:15, and period 3 goes from 1:20 to 2:05. In the morning, seniors will participate remotely at home in activities that prepare you for your internships. Also, keep in mind the library will be closed for testing and buses will run at standard times. Aw, aren't you gonna miss me when I'm off at my internship?
Oh yeah, sure, obviously, but I mean, who else would I do this with? This past Tuesday, members of the National Honor Society went to the Classical Magnet School in Bridgeport. Here, they assisted the teachers in helping students one-on-one. They also read to them, danced with them, and had outdoor recess with the kids. The students at the school even wanted them to come back every Monday. Thank you, National Honor Society, for helping out these kids. And Perrin, weren't you a part of this?
Please, you know this is my hardest class.
I can absolutely relate, that's fair. So I'm guessing that's a no.
Correct.
Yeah.
Anyways, NCHS Film is excited to announce a call for entries for the 2022 New Age Film Festival. High schools all across Fairfield County are invited to submit their creative films and video productions in any of the following categories: narratives, music videos, animations, public service announcements, and commercials, as well as the open entry category for TV productions, news broadcasts, promo videos, and experimental films. Whoa, that is a lot of options. So if you are interested, submission entries are due Friday, April 29th. If you have any questions, you can email Ms. Sinsky. The Film Club is also looking for 2 MC hosts for the festival on the night, as well as award presenters. There will be tryouts held, so if you'd like your chance in the spotlight, stop by Ms. Sinsky's room 238 to sign up. This is totally our calling.
See, I do kind of want to make fun of you here, but I have to say I kind of agree. But I sure do hope I can have something else to think about other than the SAT. Isn't there some like March Madness thing going on right about now? I don't know, I'm no expert, but with the spring season starting up, let's hope our Rams are off to a great start.
Oh yay, this is my favorite part.
Brendan, how are our Rams doing?
Well, Emily, our Rams are in a little bit of a doldrum between winter and spring sports, but we had some great seasons from our winter athletes, and we expect more of the same from our spring teams. But before we get into that, I'm Brendan Tiscornia, and this is your Rams Sports Report. Let's start things off with a boys hockey recap. Boys won their first round matchup with States with a 5-3 win over St. Joe's on March 8th to keep their season alive. On Saturday, March 12th, the boys had a state quarterfinal matchup against Fairfield Prep. It was a closely contested game, with sophomore Gavin Fitzpatrick netting the game winner less than a minute and a half into overtime. After that win, they played Notre Dame West Haven last Wednesday, where they would unfortunately fall to the eventual state champions 4-1. It was an overall successful season, though, as captains Bo Johnson and Michael Rare made All-FCIAC first team, and sophomore Dustin Kroll made the All-FCIAC second team. Congrats on an amazing season, guys. Our final winter sport is boys swim and dive, who competed in their first Class L championship meet since they took home the title in 2019. Key performers were freshman Jack Haley, who won both the 200 and 500 free, senior captain Raman Adel, who placed first in the 50 free, senior diver Jack Krug, who placed third, sophomore Deacon Mascarenas, who won third in the 100 free and 100 breast, and the 400 free relay team of Jack Kreiner, Ben Medan, Raman Adel, and Jack Haley, who won their event as well, breaking a decade-old record in the process with a time of 3 minutes and 9 seconds. Behind these stellar performances, the team would edge out Darien and Fairfield Prep to defend their crown and repeat as state champions. Congratulations, boys. Way to finish off a great season. And now for some spring previews. We're going to start things off in the diamond with my favorite sport, totally not biased, baseball. Last season, the boys finished 9-8 and advanced to the second round of the state tournament before falling to the eventual champion, Norwalk High. They lost 5 starters in Jack O'Donnell, Cleet Wheeler, Andrew Rashad, Matt Balkin, and Henry Cannon, but the boys are very optimistic this year as they return 2 All-FCIAC East players, senior captain, catcher, and West Virginia commit Zach Rampin, and sophomore outfielder Alex Benevento. Not only that, but the boys also return their 2 innings leaders on the mound in Tristan Pearl and Ian Waring. They have their first scrimmage tomorrow against Stanford, and their first game is next Saturday against Lyman Hall. On to softball, the girls will be led by their 7 talented seniors and a strong returning group of captains headlined by All-FCIAC honorable mention pitcher and Bowdoin commit Ava Biasati, along with Faith Hibbert and Carolina Welch. The team is stronger than ever, with players all across the board, including a very talented freshman class. Tough matchups this season will be St. Joe's, Fairfield Ludlow, and Staples, whose talented pitchers will challenge the Rams' bats. The girls' first game is on the road against Jonathan Law next Saturday, so good luck, girls. Heading on over to the track and field led by Coach Jeff Brenston, and senior captains Ella Gibb, Lauren Doherty, Eliana Bukai, and Kira Hines, who look to have a speedy season. With promising new talent like freshmen Charlotte Moore and Grace Driscoll, and key returning runners like Lauren Doherty, Carolina Malagoli, Elizabeth McLaughlin, jumpers Eliana Bukai and Cora Shushan, along with state champ thrower Bella DeFelice and Ariel Levine, this young team is poised to make their mark on FCX and states later this season. Well, as far as March Madness goes, my bracket's already busted. So we're going to send you down to our in-house experts, Dylan Azzopardi and Cole Wilson.
Thanks, Brendan. Dylan Azzopardi here, joined by Cole Wilson. It really has been madness. We've seen countless amazing games, countless upsets, and a lot of good storylines that I've personally enjoyed watching, and it's been one of my favorite tournaments to watch in years. One of my favorite narratives so far has been Notre Dame winning a double OT in the first 4, and then backing that up with a solid round of 64 win against Alabama.
I gotta say, Dylan, I love the underdogs this year. North Carolina, like you said, Miami, also an underseeded team. All these ACC schools, I think they could really make a run and maybe even get to the Final Four and surprise a lot of fans here.
Yeah, and speaking of Miami, they have a favorable matchup going into tonight. They are the 10th seed, but they're playing the 11th seed, Iowa State. And both of the teams have been on hot runs. They've had to beat higher seeds to get to this point. But I definitely think Miami's the better team.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Miami, they've got a lot of good guards. Cameron McGusty coming off a 20-point performance against Auburn. So I think that could present a lot of problems to the Iowa State defense. I actually think Miami's going to win this pretty easily. So I think that game, and then you've obviously got the St. Peter's, number 15 seed, Cinderella story, taking on the number 3 seed Purdue Boilermakers. I think that's going to be a great game. What do you have to say about that one, Dylan?
Yeah, in my opinion, that's going to be the best game tonight. I'm really excited to see the 15 seed St. Peter's Peacocks attempt to win the round of 16 and advance to the Elite Eight. Personally, I have them doing it. They're on a hot streak. They have all the confidence, all the swagger. They're feeling good about themselves. They've really thrived off their bench points, and as long as their bench can do that again, I think they're going to win.
I mean, Dylan, I love the Cinderella story of St. Peter's, but I think they fall to Purdue. I think Purdue's experience prevails here and gets them to the Elite Eight.
All right, NCHS, that's all the time we have. Make sure to tune in to the game starting later tonight at 7.
Thanks, guys. But I know a guy who knows a guy who tells me that Providence is going to win it all. Emily, Perrin, back to you.
Thanks, Brendan. Emily, how's your bracket doing?
No, I hate to say it, but really bad.
I think everybody else is too. Well, here we go. As our Rams head into their spring season, I think the weather is looking to do the same. I mean, last week was 70 degrees. Let's hope it stays that way. To find out, let's head on over to our weather pro, Apollonia.
Thanks, Perrin. You're right. We have seen some very warm days lately. Probably a little too warm for March, but no one is complaining. What's up, NCHS? I'm Apollonia Antoniou, here to give you this weekend's weather. Let's start off with the rest of today. I know we began with the after effects from yesterday's rain, but it should clear up and be both sunny and a little cloudy. There will be temperatures ranging from the mid-40s to around 60, colder in the morning and getting warmer in the afternoon. Not bad for the beginning of spring so far, and a decent way to kick off the weekend. Moving on to Saturday, we have the possibility of some rain in the afternoon with temperatures of around 40 degrees to the low 50s. It may be a gross day, but at least it won't be downright freezing. Sunday is going to be partly cloudy again, but a little colder. The temperatures will range from the high 20s to the high 40s. Back in some wintry weather, but it won't last too long. And a quick look at the rest of the week. Expect a few more cold days until temps warm up to around the high 50s. For our spring athletes, it looks like for now you'll be bundling up for a few days before it gets nicer again. Well, that's all from me, NCHS. Have a great weekend and enjoy today's weather while it lasts. Back to you, Emily.
Thanks, Apollonia. But before we go, we'd like to wish a very happy birthday to Hayden Anderson, Chastity Monaghan, and Julia Payne. Oh yes, and how could I forget? A very happy belated birthday to you and McKenna Usher.
Oh, thank you, Emily. I hope you and everybody else here at NCHS has a fantastic weekend. Make sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms, including the Instagram and Twitter at NCTV78, and subscribe to our YouTube at, you guessed it, also NCTV78. We leave you now with India White and Ginger Furman asking teachers about their outfit of the day.
Have a great weekend, NCHS.
Hey, good morning. It's Officer Lambert.
Hi, I'm Nurse Betsy.
How you doing, guys? I'm Coach Robinson.
Hi, Rika Sabalski here.
Hi, I'm Miss Struzzi.
I'm Janet Reed.
Hi, I'm Miss Crump.
Hi, I'm Miss Illy. And my name is Karina Giangos.
For the day, I have my taser, my handcuffs, my flashlight, and my capstun to go along with my radio. 2 radios, one for school and one for police department, and my gun.
My lab coat is from school. We get it from a company called Carolina Scientific.
My outfit is mostly Madewell. That's my favorite store, although this is Lulu's, so trying to be Gen Z.
Jean jacket, black dress, pattern leggings because only pattern leggings all the time.
Wearing a jacket from H&M. It's really like cozy, and then a shirt that's I think it's from Lily Pulitzer, but it's actually not colorful, so it doesn't really seem like it. And then my jeans are from A. Goldie, and then my shoes are Mark Fisher.
Wearing head to toe, very easy, Amazon. We're, cute ballerina flats, Athleta pants that have stretch, they're super comfy, but still kind of cute looking. Jean jacket, lots of layers, all about the gold jewelry right now, the necklaces, and I always, lots of bracelets.
I have my coaching outfit on, as you can see. And you guys have a great day.